somewhere else tonight. But
no, we're going to go here. Might just grab Shawnee Burgoyne if we can. Might just grab Shawnee over here. Shawnee, might just grab you, mate, if we can, to just start with. Wow, what about that, eh?
Another close one. I just looked at the scoreboard and I can't believe we kicked more goals in the last quarter than we did in the first 3 quarters.
Yeah, 8 or 9 goals in the last quarter, which is collectively better than the first half of both sides.
Yeah, I know. I think we were spent at the end, but yeah, it was a good effort to kick 5 goals in the last. We only kicked 4 for the match. But yeah, I think the last few weeks have been really close. So it's good to see us get a win, especially 2 guys, 200 games, 2 really good clubmen.
How is it that you've won 12 of the last 13 against us? How does that work?
Oh, I'm not too sure. It's they're close games. I think every game we've had has been close. So I think we had a little bit extra in the tank this week. We shouldn't, need guys' milestones to get up and play, a bit extra. But I think we took a step forward last week with the effort we put in against West Coast, and then we followed it on again this week.
Bruce and McEvoy, 200 games, both great servants, aren't they?
They are great servants. Big boy straps his head up before the game now because
he doesn't want to be split open or something.
Be split open. So great club man, and Punky's come off the rookie list, and 200 games for a rookie list player, 300 plus goals, 2-time All-Australian. Good club man.
Well done, mate.
Nah, thanks.
Shawnee Burgoyne there with us. See who else is flying around here. You can see the young fella Hanrahan there just doing an interview. I know you spoke to him out on the ground, but what a moment it was that he was able to kick a couple of goals there towards the end as well. I just saw Jeff Kennett around here before. I might see the emergency services boys over here. All the 3 top bosses are over here right now. You're on live TV, gentlemen. Was it a great night? How did it all work out for you?
Oh, a fantastic event put on by both teams. I mean, it's really fantastic to have such a big crowd here. A great event, obviously, and for us from an emergency services perspective, the recognition coming from the public, the support, the funds going into the Emergency Services Foundation, the awareness for mental health. We want this to be something that happens every year, and it's been a great start. We couldn't be happier.
By the way, do any of you barrack for Hawthorn?
No, I'm a Bombers supporter.
No, but I hope to play a bit better next week. I didn't have my best game this week, but thanks to the Hawks. Fantastic to recognise the emergency services. Really can't tell you how great it's been.
Andrew, I know you're here representing the whole of the emergency services, but what's it like to be in a room like this where a team's just one bit of a buzz, isn't it?
Well, I've never been in, Phil. It's actually quite a privilege. So it's great to come in on the back of such a good win by the Hawks. And again, thank you to Hawthorn, to Collingwood for supporting emergency services, for supporting our people that day in and day out put their lives on the line to keep Victorians safe.
Well done, guys. The pitches look great tonight. Congratulations to you.
Thank you so much for your support.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. All right, let's go and have a bit of a look. Benny Stratton's around here somewhere. Here he is over here. Might grab him if we can at the moment. Oh, well, Benny, what did you make of that? That was a remarkable game, wasn't it? I mean, what is it that... Is it you players controlling the tempo in the first 3 quarters and then you let it all go? Is that coach-driven, player-driven? What is it?
I'm not too sure there was much tempo control. It seemed like it was ping-ponging in the first half. We were able to control at stages, but so were they. They were switching, we were running back and forth, so it was a bloody exciting game, and they're the ones you love.
Well, you pinched the win, Benny, so that was fantastic. How have you handled the last couple of weeks, by the way?
It was nippy out there tonight. It was a bit cold, but it's been fine. I've only ever sort of cared what my teammates singing me, so it's been it was nice to get a couple of weeks off the legs.
Well, I mentioned the Noble Boy beer brewing, and you're the master brewer, of course. How's all that progressing with you?
Yeah, I'll probably enjoy a few of them tomorrow afternoon, I would have thought. Yeah, it's going well.
Now, am I told you picked the music after the game and before, or
it's cranking in there?
What's cranking in there?
Jump Around, House of Pain.
Very good, mate. Congratulations.
Thanks, BT.
Benny Stratton, the skipper there. Aha, here he is. I know you did the little interview out in the ground there, but 2 goals in the last quarter. That was fantastic. What a last quarter of footy it was.
Yeah, it was a great last quarter. I mean, we were pretty inaccurate first half, but yeah, we responded pretty well in that last.
2 games under your belt. How do you feel now playing in a big game like that?
Yeah, it's been pretty full in the last 2 weeks. Like, played the West Coast the week before and at Collingwood tonight. It's been massive, but loving it, yeah.
Bruce and McEvoy, the 200 game boys. Who's your favourite out of those 2?
Oh, don't do this to me. Look, I'm a forward, so I'll say Punky, Luke Bruce.
Very good. Well done. Congratulations.
Thanks, BT.
Great job. And you can see Luke Bruce there doing an interview as well, and big boy here who we've spoken to, James Sicily as well. Find Jeff Kennett. Might try and find Jeff Kennett if we can. And you can see if you turn around and have a look there's a whole host of people they let in the rooms as well. Families, friends, supporters that are out there. So there's a whole heap. Might wait for one of these guys here to finish as well. James Sicily is just having a bit of a listen there. So we'll see what happens and see if we can find anyone else. But at the moment, Benny Stratton's gone over there to talk with his family. Here's Paul Puopolo. Might grab Paul. Pops, how you going, mate? Everything all right?
Yeah, going all right. Yourself?
That was just an incredible win, wasn't it? I mean, 3/4 of slugging it out, and all of a sudden the floodgates let go.
Yeah, the conditions are really slippery, and obviously when the energy's high, the pressure's really high, so the game ended up sorting out itself. But it's pretty special to get the win for the two players that are playing 200 games. It's really special.
Remarkable record against the Pies. You feel like you own them a bit?
Oh,
It is incredible.
I wouldn't say that, but they got a few injuries at the moment, so on our day we play some good footy.
So as a forward, what are you thinking? We see the first 3 games where both sides are reluctant to go forward quickly. In the last quarter, all of a sudden they break open, they go forward quickly. Is that what you want as a forward?
Oh, definitely, yeah. You like that quick movement, especially being a small forward. I don't want it in high and long. For me, that quick movement allows me to do my work. So, yeah, that just opened up. I think both teams were just going for the win, and that's what happens.
Who's the happiest inside those rooms in there?
Probably Ben Stratton. He's the one. He gets the music going straight away.
Very good, mate. Well done. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thanks.
Thanks, Paul. Appreciate that. There, well, might just about do us from here. I reckon everyone else is tied up and everyone's disappeared on us. So might have a listen to what James Sicily is saying here with Hawthorn. This is Hawthorn TV. All right, let's have a listen. Let's join in with James.
We're just hearing how he's set himself for a big game, and now he's delivered in spades.
All right, well, this is not all about you, mate. This is about James. Let's go.
Yeah, like I said, I was due for a good game. It's been a bit of a quiet month, yeah, it was pretty good.
Did you stay out of trouble tonight? Everything all right out there tonight, James?
Yeah, I think so. When you do it right, you don't get frustrated and you don't give away silly free kicks, so I didn't have to get angry.
Were you a Western Bulldogs supporter as a kid?
Yeah, I was.
How's that feel now?
It is what it is. I don't play for Bulldogs.
Now, you're a golfer. What's your handicap, by the way?
7.
7, and do you get reasonably frustrated playing golf or not?
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah.
All right, your go, mate.
All good?
Yeah, keep going.
All good. I think I've got about everything. Milestones tonight, obviously important to win for Punky and Big Boy. Talk us about that when the going gets tough tonight.
Yeah, I know. Well, Clarko really emphasised playing for those blokes because they've been such good servants of the club. I mean, they've been pretty successful.
Might leave James there and just grab Justin Reeves, who's the CEO of the Hawthorn Footy Club. Might just grab you, Reevesy. No. Now listen, where are you heading, mate? Why are you trying to get out of here so quickly?
I'm trying to get away from you.
Well, tell us about the emergency services match, how that came about.
It was fantastic. It's just an idea that I think, with our relationship with Beyond Blue, we started talking about the people that are most at risk and also the people that actually have to deal with those people that are at risk. And it just became a bit of an idea that shop around.
Was it a collaboration of both teams or Hawthorn mainly?
Well, it started with Hawthorn, and we went to Collingwood because we know they'd support it, and they were fantastic. And so we got together, and it was awesome. So it was a great showcase tonight.
How many members you got going these days?
We've got about 80, just over 80,000, hoping to break our record of 81 in the next week or so.
We'll let you go.
Thanks, Peter.
Justin Reeves, the CEO of the Hawthorn Football Club. James Puopolo here. Might just grab James and might grab Mitch as well, both of you, because I know you. No, come in here, Sam. I know you two have been working together. This guy's been a big help to you, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's been great for me.
What sort of stuff? Well, that's a short answer. What sort of stuff do you need to teach a guy like this?
How to do interviews with you is probably the #1 thing. There's a lot of traps getting interviewed by you, BT, but no, I don't teach him too much. He fends me off all the time at training.
What's important to you about the role that he plays?
Consistency. Really boring answer for you, but I think as an inside midfielder, you can't afford to have too many bad games. And, he's been consistent this year. We'd like his best games to be a bit better, though, BT.
Now, you grew up in Bannockburn. You weren't a Geelong supporter, or were you?
I was, yes, I was.
So what's it feel like playing in a Hawthorn jumper now after all those years? Down in Bannockburn, I think it was.
Yeah, that's correct. No, it's really good. I love the club and super opportunity to come down here, so I'm stoked. Just been playing any footy at all.
How was the 2008 grand final when the Hawks beat the Cats?
Yeah, I wasn't happy. I remember that. I was outside having a bit of a hissy fit. I was only 9, so might have been a bit teary as well.
Now, is it true that if he wasn't a footballer, he'd be a prison guard? Is that right?
He thinks he would be tough enough to be a prison guard. I'm not sure about that, but yeah, he's got a bit of a different. He's a different sort of a bloke.
Well done to you both. Thank you, Sam. Well done, James. Thanks a lot. Thank you, gentlemen. Ben McEvoy over here enjoying. I know we've already spoken to Benny, but just go over here and had a bit of a chat with the whole family. So, Benny. Now, Benny, talk us through the whole family here, mate. I'll pop up. Come on, introduce us all. Who we got?
This is the youngest of the clan. This is Moira here. She is filthy with life tonight, but don't mind that. Angus here. with my wife Nikki. My mum's trying to sneak off over there, Mum Sharon. So yeah, got all the clan down here tonight.
Now, Mum is just the lady I want to speak to. What do you make of him? 200 games. It's a remarkable effort, isn't it?
It is, and no matter what happened tonight, I just start crying already thinking about it. So emotional.
How naughty was he growing up?
Oh, only one time really bad, but he was pretty good. I didn't have to smack him.
What sort of emotion have you got now going through this after 200 games and an exciting win?
Oh, we're just so proud. Yeah, it's really exciting and we're just so lucky the kids can be a part of it. And he just did really well and played like he always does, just gave it his all, so we're immensely proud.
Now, just tell us why he tapes his head up before a game. You'd have the answers to all this.
He's got to, otherwise there's blood on the pillow every night. He knocks his head every time and it's stopped a lot this year. So no more stains on the pillow and yeah, he's looking a little less banged up this year.
Well, congratulations, Benny. Well done.
Thanks, BT. Cheers, mate.
John Game, thank you very much to the family there, Mum and the wife. Players are heading into a team meeting now. You can see going in this door here, so always after this period of time, players heading off into a team meeting. They're all being called in there as we go now. All the interview dodgers, Isaac Smith there heading in as well. So that might be just about it as far as the players go. You can see there's a lot of excitement in these rooms at the moment. You can see none more than big Benny McEvoy as well. So there you go, Bruce. The rooms have become a little sparse as far as players are concerned, but they are genuinely excited about what they've been able to achieve tonight.
And so they should